Hey guys, it is John C. Morley here, serial entrepreneur. Welcome to IFYL, Inspirations for Your Life. I am so happy that you have decided to join us. We have another great topic for you guys tonight. We'll wrap up the topic tomorrow. We start on a Saturday, we roll all the way through the week, and we finish up on a Friday. Thank you so much, friends, colleagues, associates. Really appreciate you popping in. If you're new here, and you're watching us, well, grab your smartphone for me, please. Launch the camera app, point over the QR code, touch the yellow lips, and you'll get my link tree. If you're not watching us, but you're listening to us on the podcast, then go to believemeachieve.com for more of my great creations. Again, I really do appreciate it. Whether you're listening to us at 12 noon, 12 midnight, 3 a.m., 3 p.m., 6 a.m., 6 p.m., 10:30 a.m., 10:30 p.m., 3:30 a.m., 3:30 p.m., whatever time you choose to listen. Thank you so much for making inspirations for your life your choice to be a daily part of your motivation. I really, really appreciate that. So thank you so much. And let's get right into our master topic. Here we are, everyone. How to handle conversations. We're in series 2, show 24, episode 6. So series 2 means that we are in our second year. Wow. That's actually pretty amazing. So I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, when you think about it, I think the biggest thing, when I can inspire people and they can see all these great things, I think it's amazing how people can actually aspire to greatness. And you can, but you have to remember that you have to believe to do it. That's the first thing. All right. So let's get into this. So we're talking about how to handle difficult conversations, and it's not difficult, I swear. All right. So first thing I want to share with you about difficult conversations is, how do you change the topic? Maybe you're talking about something and it seems interesting to you, but you know that if you keep going, you're going to get into an area that you don't want to open a Pandora's box in. And so you're like, how do you stop it, or when do you stop it? Well, when you sense something getting uncomfortable, you can change the topic by saying, gee, I got to get a glass of water. Or you want to get a glass of water? Or how's the temperature? Or what time was that show on tonight? And then if they go back and try to talk to you, you could do another thing like, oh, I'm hungry. Want to grab something to eat? And then they probably will be able to tell that you don't want to talk about it. If they keep pushing, be like, hey, dude, I don't want to talk about it, okay? You don't have to make it serious. You make it a little fun. And they're like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry. No problem. How to respect someone's boundaries. If you're on the, let's say, the sending end and they're on the receiving end, how do you respect their boundaries? I think the first thing you have to understand is, what is a boundary, right? What is a boundary? And so a boundary is basically an area that someone doesn't want you to go past. They don't want you to go past that area. You know why? Because it makes them feel uncomfortable, or it might just make them feel uncomfortable around you. Maybe you've achieved greatness and they haven't, so they feel really badly about that. Okay? They feel really, really badly about that. And so, what I want to share with you is that respecting someone's boundaries should not be something you have to do. It should be something you want to do. Would you want somebody exploiting an area of your life that you didn't want to talk about? Right? Okay. So just put the shoe on the other foot and realize that, be humane and respect their privacy, respect their feelings, have empathy for that person. Okay. And when you do that, you're going to see that a whole new world opens up. Maybe somebody's talking to you and all of a sudden they start going from long sentences And then they go into like short words like yes, no, not sure, red, white, green, I think so, a book, a can, a tape, a song, a light, dark. And when they get from all those long words in a sentence to just those couple words or just one word, you know that they're feeling uncomfortable. So some people might say, well, "Gee, am I making you feel uncomfortable?" So when you say that, they may feel uncomfortable telling you that you're making them feel uncomfortable. So you can say something like, "Oh, no problem. Oh," you don't even have to say no, no problem. You just be like, you notice that they're going that way. How was your day? Depending on what it is, you have to know what's going to make someone feel comfortable and uncomfortable. If you're with a stranger, maybe you're in a car, it could be a limo, Uber, Lyft, and they get in and they're being very friendly to you, and they're asking you a simple question like, "Oh, what do you do for a living?" But you don't want to share what you do for a living with them. Okay, you could say something as simple as, "I'm on my way for vacation. I really don't want to talk about work right now." "Oh, sure, no problem." And then maybe they dig and say, "Oh, you're traveling alone?" Uh, yeah. "Oh, so I bet you want to find someone, don't you?" No. You don't? So that would be you not respecting their boundaries, right? First of all, asking a question about, let's say, whether somebody's married, not married, their relationship status, their orientation, those are all questions that are not considered very welcoming to someone you're just meeting or in the stranger zone, right? You're just kind of going from stranger to acquaintance. It's also not very friendly or welcoming when there's someone new in your life and you feel like you're being interrogated, right? You've had friends like this. So what time did you get home? About 5. And what'd you do after that? I went downstairs to make myself a sandwich. And after that, uh, I took a shower. And after that, um, I took a nap. And after that, and so you get the idea. So when you feel like you're being grilled, or if you're asking questions like repetitively and it's not a flow, chances are you're being obnoxious and chances are you are disrespecting their space. I've been in cars many times, and let's say I was on the phone and I'm talking about something, and then right after I get off the phone, "Oh, so what do you do?" "I'm an engineer." "Oh, cool. What kind of engineer?" So you can tell me, "Oh, sir, so I bet you make a lot of money there. You must make a lot of money out. Did you bill a lot of money for that?" Cool. So that's an impersonal question. You don't ask that kind of a question, right? You would think common sense, but maybe you think you're just being friendly. So being friendly is great, but when you're being friendly and it puts someone else at a dis-ease, then your friendliness is going to come off as harassment. I will give you an example. I was playing a game with someone I knew. We were bowling, and before we got our lane, they said it's going to be a little bit of a wait. So I said, "Hey, let's go." I'll just give you a fake name. I'll call him Chris. That was his name. Let's go. Let's go grab a burger. "Oh, I really hate burgers." "Well, I'm kind of hungry. Where do you want to go?" "I don't know. I'm not hungry." I was like, "Well," he's like, "Well, if you want something, we'll go there." All right, it's fine. So we go there, and so I get the burger, and the entire time I'm there, we're hanging out. He's talking to somebody else. Now that's rude. That's disrespectful. Okay. But I respect my boundaries and I don't say, "Hey, are you here with me or here with them?" I don't do that. Okay. That would be disrespectful. What that person is doing to me is disrespectful. I think sometimes people get insecure, and when they get insecure, they feel like they've got to push a little further, or they've got to show you something, or they got to demonstrate something to you. That's a wrong attitude. But hey, people do it every single day. They do it every single day. Does that make it right? No, makes it wrong. But people do it, right? I think it comes down to a lot of different things. It comes down to the fact that you have to realize that where you are right now is not where somebody else is right now. And that might sound a little crazy to you, but it's the truth. It's the truth. I'll tell you that many times people don't get things. And this is because of how you feel, okay? Not because of what you're doing, but the fact that you make someone feel uncomfortable is a problem. So, what that person did was rude and disrespectful. Somebody gets in the car with you and they're yapping about everything they're doing. Maybe you're an A student and you have another friend and they're not an A student and you're yapping about you got your A's. And like, oh, what'd you get? I passed. And they don't want to talk. They feel embarrassed over you. So whenever we gloat or whenever we try to exonerate ourselves, push ourselves over, and we feel good, chances are we're going to bring someone else down. And that's a bad thing. All right. So understanding a conversation is key to success. Understanding when to shut up is key to success. Okay. But when you're in too deep, what do? You got to bail. So you can make the excuse like, oh, I want to grab something to eat, uh, use the restroom. And usually that'll change the topic. And they'll come back, oh, what were we talking about? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I was telling, oh, yeah, I got to go. And if they don't catch that, so next time they come and do the same thing, like, look, I'm not interested in that. They should be intelligent enough to realize that you keep leaving when they bring up this conversation. They should. I'm John C. Morley, serial entrepreneur. It's been a privilege, been a pleasure, been an honor to be with you this fantastic, amazing evening. I hope you'll like, love, support the channel. Definitely comment below. Tag your friends, colleagues, and associates. Share this out with everyone you know on social media. Go to my YouTube channel, John Space C Space MLAY Space Serial Entrepreneur. Look for that key phrase. Help keep our content free. Make the choice, ladies and gentlemen, to buy my team and I a cup of coffee, a bowl of fruit, or perhaps even even a savory dessert. So You can get that very easily. We appreciate what you do for us because we'll invest that to new hardware, new technology, new equipment, new software, even new solos to give you the most jaw-dropping motivational content to give you the best life ever. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your evening, and I'm going to catch you guys, you know when? Tomorrow. Take care, everyone, and be well.